Review is my buddy's company called Good and Nutty, which creates cashew butters, almond butters, and other nut butters. So Josh reached out to me. He said, hey man, I would love for you to try some of my nut butters. I said, hey, you can't send it for free. I'll buy it. I'll let you know what I think. That way, if I have some kind of critiques, it can maybe help your business. So he decided, pick a protein powder, let me know what kind of a nut butter you want, and create it. I went with the vegan pancake batter from Ghost, added maple, and added graham crackers. So the macros on this are 8 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein per tablespoon. I'm a big fan of American Dream nut butter. I've had Fit butter as well. This is right around 2 tablespoons, I think 11 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein. The biggest thing that I like about American Dream, look at this. Look how creamy the consistency is of these nut butters. So the first thing I'm going to critique with Josh is the batter in this is super thick. Very similar to like a Fit butter, okay? It's not my forte. I don't mind thicker nut butters. If you're one of those people that like crunchy nut butters, you're probably going to love this. For me, I'm a creamy guy. And if you can find this consistency in a, small business, that's incredible. That's very hard to find, as well as the flavoring. Now, as far as the flavoring goes, pancake batter, maple, and graham cracker. Kind of a unique combination, but I want to see what Josh has to bring to the table. I've already had about a quarter of the jar, so I'll just give you a little taste test here. You can see some of the graham crackers infused on there. So good job on Josh on the inclusions. Definitely not skimping. His flavoring is phenomenal. And that's just not me being nice. That's me being 100% honest. The consistency isn't my cup of tea. I think he can improve the overall creaminess of his nut butters. So he's going to try and increase the amount of coconut oil to see if that will help. But the pancake batter is present, but it's a little bit overshadowed by the maple with the graham cracker coming in on the back end. All three are in unison, which give it a very true to its name flavor. Now, I know he has about 12 different flavors. I'll tag him on here. It's like Good and Nutty, and his is like J Goody 87, I think it is. But overall, if you are looking for a very good nut butter, I will say that he is very good with his flavoring. The creaminess and consistency can be some work that needs to be done or to be desired, in my opinion. But if you're a chunky kind of guy, definitely something to look into. I'm the creamy guy, and if you ask me, American Dream nut butter is my go-to and the king, in my opinion, of nut butter companies. Just overall very pleased with how Leah does her work, the flavoring, the variants, and the mix-ins. But overall, Josh, phenomenal job on starting off. Really appreciate you making me the pancake batter one. But if anyone's on the market for a good cashew butter or a different nut butter brand, highly, highly suggest my buddy Josh at Good and Nutty. Check him out, give him a follow. If there's any questions, shoot him any kind of messages. But overall, man, really appreciate you going out of your way to make this. Very, very pleased.